Hey lovelies, welcome to Lulu's Back Market. I am Lulu, the bearless queen who cooks, and today I want to be celebrating making, do and mending as part of our 1940s ideals, and we are going to do a quick brunch. I am a bearless dancer, a mum, and I work from home, so if I want something on the go, I do this quick recipe which is full of nutrition. This January is all about wellness, it's all about veganuary, and I thought I would share with you guys. Okay, so for our ingredients we have leeks, which really gives a lovely tangy flavour to your dish, really cuts through like sweetness and potato. We've got some tomatoes, cannellini beans, absolutely amazing for fibre and boosting that protein. We've got some mushrooms, and just to prove that this is make, do and mend, these have come from the fridge and I've peeled them just to remove a bit of the skin because they've been in the fridge for a week. We all know that after Christmas we're using a lot of leftovers. Some spring onion as well, absolutely gorgeous and keeps everything fresh, green and colourful. First, take your potatoes. It doesn't matter if they've got a little bit of sprouting on them, they're still good at this stage because we are making do and mending. Keep your veg peelings in a dish and you can add them to your compost later. Once your onion mix has had a little bit of time to cook, you can add your spices. Now spices tend to like to be cooked through on a dry pan, however there's such little coconut oil in here that you can get away with it. So if you pop it in there and you just want to bring the heat down and coat your onion and leek mix in that spice and just let that sit on the stove for a little bit. While you're waiting for that spice mix to really become fragrant, you can chop up your tomatoes and your mushrooms. Try and keep everything a similar size because then it will have a similar cooking time and everything will be ready at the same time, because the worst thing is to have things that are cooked versus raw, and that's not going to make a particularly nice brunch. And if you're feeling fancy, you can try and do some flipping in the pan to evenly coat all of those spices over your veg. Once your mix is starting to look a little bit cooked through, I like to put in a lovely dash of vegan butter in the middle. That's really going to soften this veg up and it's going to create a really nice sauce in the pan. I'm going to add some turmeric. It's so good for digestion. Okay, a bit of ground turmeric in there. Also really good for building up your immune system. And then I'm going to add in these lovely cannellini beans. And the great thing with this recipe is that it's really cheap to make. While your beans are nicely cooking through on a low heat, your potatoes are on a high heat to get that really nice crispiness. Make sure that you've got a good amount of salt over the potatoes, because that is the thing that makes them crispy. It's not the oil. And while you're waiting for that, you can prepare your dish. I've chosen a really nice colourful one because in January I want to keep up that energy, I want to keep up that positivity, and all these colours are just going to make me feel so much better having my gorgeous brunch, and it all matches the colours of the food that I'm making. Get those lovely potatoes into that bowl of sunshine and add in that gorgeous vegetable melody with those beautiful beans. And there you have it, my quick make, do and mend brunch recipe celebrating veganuary for January. Get your health and wellness on, get those old veggies out, you can do it. Get the beans out the cupboard. All right, darlings. Mwah.